Just give us your take on where the American economy is going in the next year or two. There's a lot of concern about what's happening in Europe and whether the slowdown there will drag our economy back.
Well, let's take stock of where we're at, because everybody is gloom and doom. I mean, you have the last quarter 3.9% GDP growth. As I said, the deficit's been cut in half, over 10 million jobs created, and our sectors are. You don't have an economy built on bubbles. You have an economy built on real growth right now. We have an economy that we're trying to grow more export opportunities, so there's continuing opportunity to sell our goods and services around the world. Where do I think we're going? You do worry. You hear a lot of concern about China and about Europe. They coming out of the G20, the fact that the finance ministers basically said we have to do more stimulus in order to keep the world economy growing is important. Kind of coordination and cooperation, which is very important, to recognizing that, at the end of the day, that matters. Global GDP growth matters. It may not matter to your particular business, but it does matter in general. The United States sits in a very good position. We are producing more energy than we have ever produced. We are the #1 place in the world that people want to invest, 2 years running by A.T. Kearney. I spent Select USA as our effort to attract foreign direct investment. Every business leader I meet from outside the United States wants to have a presence here. We've got an incredible workforce, and we have lots of things that we have to work on, but we should not be so negative and down on ourselves. We have 3.9% GDP growth in the last quarter. Manufacturing jobs are growing, and for the first time in decades, and manufacturing output is growing. I feel good about where the U.S. economy is, but we can't take it for granted. That's my point. That's why we have to work. That's why what you need to ask of your government, guys, you can't sit on your hands. You got to keep at it, because it takes constant adapting in order to stay in a good position.